Hey guys, now Ideogram has been a tool that I've wanted to cover on my channel for quite a while already. Supposedly it's the best open image model at the forefront of design. And according to Control Labs, Ideogram V4 leads in typography in creating highly detailed scenes. And I just keep on seeing amazing examples on Twitter that really comes to show how much better this tool has become throughout the past months. But in today's video, what I want to do is I want to test out the Ideogram MCP with Claude Code specifically. There are a few examples of things that you can build with this MCP here in this site, but they're pretty simple. Obviously, when you plug this into Claude Code, you can connect this with other MCPs, with other plugins. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing just that. I'm going to be showing you how you can connect this to Claude Code and show you a few cool use cases using this MCP. And now in order to set this up, all we have to do is open up the Claude desktop app, and I'm going to open up the Claude Code tab, and we're going to get a view like this. Obviously, we want to create a new folder, a new working directory. I'm going to call mine Ideogram demo. And then we just go back to this page and we can just go down here, copy this install command, go back into Claude Code, say install this MCP, paste it in here. And then it says done. The MCP server has now been added. We may need to restart Claude Code in order to, see this tool. So let's do that. Then I'm just going to write done in a table view. Tell us exactly what we can do with this MCP. And then it's giving me these names over here of the different things that I can do, but it won't give me all of the different things because I need to authenticate myself. And then it's going to send you a link. All you have to do is sign up or sign in with your account. And then once we do that, now we get a full list of the different things, the different actions we can take using this MCP. So we have basic tools like generating images or generating a bulk of images, getting the status of a generation, getting the recent generations, editing an image, remixing an image, reframing, upscaling, removing background, describing the image. We have the ability to organize images into collections. We also have the ability to train our own custom model. And if you don't know what that means, you can also ask Claude Code like, hey, tell me more about custom model training. What does that mean? So you can give it like a specific character or person, a product, a brand style, or a mascot. And these are the different schemas to kind of go through in order to do that. But we'll be diving into this in a second. First off, what we can do here is we can actually grab one of these examples and we can copy this one. And then we can just paste this in here. I'm just going to write using Ideogram. And then once that's generated, we can view the full image here. So that's the full image, and it generated this like in a couple of seconds. I'd say maybe 30 seconds. We have the text, the fox who learned to fly, a story about believing. And then we can say like use the same exact style and text, but replace the fox with an elephant. And we basically now get the elephant instead of the fox. But again, this is just like simple stuff. You can do this with Nano Banana or even in ChatGPT. Maybe you won't get that precision with the typography, but you can get something close to it. But still, that's pretty boring. Now, let's say that we find this brand on Instagram. As you can see, it's like some type of apparel brand. They sell like these motivational text on a tee. It's called Entrepreneur. They have like phone cases as well, hats, different types of t-shirt designs, all in the same type of style and all using like motivational text as their main messaging throughout their brand. So what I can do is I can take this link and we can say something like, can you research this brand called Entrepreneur Co. on Instagram? I need you to scrape their posts, specifically the brand photography style and also their graphic tees. And now Claude Code is basically using the browser to inspect Instagram and inspect the grid of photographs. It tries to also go into their Shopify store, but it's not live. It's now capturing like a brand photography style with this post, now listing the different types of products that they have. And then just to kind of test this out, it says that it can generate an entrepreneur style image using this generate image command. So let's do that. I'm going to say generate an image of a man in his early 20s, African-American, wearing the blackout logo tee in a Wynwood, Miami setting. We can now view the image by clicking this. And now we get our model in this Wynwood, Miami background, wearing the entrepreneur blackout tee. And another thing, I don't want to always click on these images. I want to have like a visual of all of these images like in an infinite canvas view. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up MagicPath in a browser window over here on the right side. And we have Claude Code on the left. And I'm just going to click on Connect Agent and copy this. paste this in here. And if you're using Cursor or Codex, there's actually a plugin. You just have to type MagicPath and you'll find it. Or you can also use this command, whatever you want. And then we can rename this project. We can call it Ideogram just for today. And then I can ask it, like, using the MagicPath skill, can you see the file that I have open? All right, and now it says that it can see my project. So it actually sees two projects, Ideogram and Project 35. I probably have that open in another tab. So I'm just going to write in the Ideogram project in MagicPath, drop in all the images that you've generated with Ideogram and automatically upload the images you generate in this conversation into this MagicPath project. All right, and now we have our 3 images in this kind of like Figma type interface. We can move things around. We can move this to the left. We can draw things if we needed to, annotate, take different notes, etc., etc. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue generating different images. I'm going to stick to this entrepreneur style. But now I have a folder of me, right? Different pictures of me. I can switch to this view. You can see me with a laptop, me with a phone, me. And I'm going to take this folder, drag it into the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write, here's a folder of my images. I need you to generate 4 images of me with, instead of entrepreneur gear, I'm going to write a specific product. So this rainbow crown tee in a Soho, New York City photo shoot. So let's click enter. It's going to grab my 16 different images and then just create a character out of those images. And funny enough, you know, I've been paying for Ideogram already for months, and I use this already for my thumbnails. I've created like a bunch of random images of me in different poses and so on and so forth. And now finally what we get is our 4 different images with my face on them. So as you can see, that's me over here with this like entrepreneur gear on me, and I'm in New York City in this Soho area. So that's looking great. It's all here. But hey, let's say that we wanted to create a new type of style of graphic for a new collection, let's say for like a new t-shirt for this brand. And I wanted to have like this type of style, this heavy metal typography style. What I can do is I can just Google something like this and maybe just take a screenshot of one that we like. So for example, we might like this one, or we might like this one over here. And then what we can do is we can say, hey, I need this for a brand. Let's say it's my brand. I'm coming up with a new design for a new collection. I need this to have some type of heavy metal, vector art, graphic design look to it. We can add that screenshot as a reference and say, hey, can we come up with slogans and an art direction for this? I need one that says entrepreneur, so the brand name, and one that has some type of slogan. So we can submit this, and this is perfect. It gives me some slogans that we can use. Stagnancy is the enemy, action is king, creator die, no gods, no bosses, built from nothing, grind eternal, death to the 9 to 5, rise or rot, forge an ambition, empire or nothing. And then I'm just gonna tell it like, hey, I need to hot press these graphics to the shirts, so they need to be like white. They can't have any shade to it, because sometimes it creates like these pixelized logos, and I want it to be very flat, like a vector. So again, I'm just adding this as a reference, giving more detail as to what this looks like based on basically the context of this page. And then we can go ahead and submit this. And after some experimentation, these were like all of the different variants that I got. I really like this one and this one the most. So I ended up picking this one down here. And then what you can do is you can select this, and then I can say, using the selected logo in MagicPath, generate 3 photo shoot images of me in a dark Nuremberg setting with Gothic architecture in the background and normal people in the background, shot on an iPhone 12. And then down here we have me in the city of Nuremberg. I've been to Nuremberg quite a few times, and this literally looks like the city in the background, which is crazy. But this is me with the new logo on my shirt, looking really, really cool. Now what I can do is I can grab these 3 images and go back to Claude Code and say, create a product detail page in the MagicPath project for these 3 selected images. And basically we can just zoom in here at the bottom, and we have this new landing page. We can kind of scroll through the different images, right? These are all of the different images that we created with Ideogram. I can, for example, go up here and grab these and say something like, for the selected images in MagicPath, which are these, add them to the metal tee product page, which is this one, component on the bottom as cards to view other similar products. So perfect. It says now it's going to create this "you may also like" cards at the bottom. And then we can just scroll down here and we have the cards that we wanted basically with these new images. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much a wrap for today. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know down in the comments below. And like always, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to join my free Discord community, feel free to join. Link is down below. And guys, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.